Sometimes people ask me, do I need to do more with my accounts or just let things ride? And my answer is, it's not about doing more, it's about doing it right. Welcome back. And if we haven't met, I'm Keith Demetriades, a financial advisor based in Pampa, Texas. Over the years, I've found that when a plan includes 7 well-structured accounts, it provides the flexibility, the control, and the margin that most people want in retirement. Today, we're walking through those 7 key accounts, how they make retirement easier to manage, and how to organize them. Before we get started, I also have a free retirement income blueprint guide linked in the description for you. Be sure to grab that because it covers more things to consider when planning for retirement. Now let's get into those 7 accounts I mentioned. You might be thinking, 7 seems like a lot. Why do I need so many accounts? The short answer, because no single account does it all. You're going to want flexibility when the market shifts, tax efficiency across decades of withdrawals, liquidity for emergencies or opportunities, and structure so you're not constantly second guessing. Each account plays a different role in the plan. Let's walk through the 7 and what you should understand about them. Number 1, traditional IRA or 401k. This is your income engine. This is where most retirement savings live. And for many people, it's the primary source of income in retirement. These accounts are tax deferred, so you'll pay ordinary income tax on withdrawals. That makes them powerful, but potentially problematic later. You'll want to keep an eye on required minimum distributions, especially starting in your 70s. If you're not strategic, those withdrawals can create unexpected tax spikes and reduce your flexibility. Number 2, Roth IRA or Roth 401k. Think of this as your pressure valve. Roth accounts let you withdraw money tax-free, which gives you a way to control your taxable income, especially in years with big expenses. They're incredibly useful for long-term planning and offer more flexibility than most people realize. But you do have to plan ahead. There are income limits on contributions, and conversions work best when done before you're forced to take RMDs. Number 3, taxable brokerage account. This one often gets overlooked. It's not tax advantaged, but it's one of the most flexible accounts you can have in retirement. You can take withdrawals, pay long-term capital gains tax, and even harvest losses to offset gains or income. This account can bridge income gaps, smooth out taxes, and give you liquidity without triggering the same tax consequences you'd get from a retirement account. It's a key part of the mix, especially early in retirement. Now, these first 3 accounts are the foundation for a lot of folks. Are they part of your setup too? Let me know in the comments. Number 4, high yield savings or money market account. This is your stability buffer. You're not going to earn much here, but that's not the point. This one's about access. Having 6 to 12 months of cash set aside means you're not forced to sell investments in a downturn just to cover expenses. It also gives you freedom to take advantage of opportunities, like helping a family member or jumping on a time-sensitive purchase without disrupting your plan. Just make sure you're not holding too much. Excess cash can lose value to inflation if it sits for too long. Number 5, health savings account or HSA. This is your medical multi-tool. If you're still working and eligible, an HSA offers triple tax advantages: pre-tax contributions, tax-free growth, and tax-free withdrawals for qualified medical expenses. You can also invest those funds for future medical costs, like premiums, prescriptions, or long-term care expenses. But timing matters. Once you enroll in Medicare, you can't contribute anymore. And using the money for non-medical reasons comes with penalties before the age of 65. Number 6, donor-advised funds. You'll use this for giving. If charitable giving is part of your plan, a donor-advised fund can let you donate appreciated assets, take an upfront tax deduction, and control when the money actually goes out to charities. It's a smart way to bunch your giving for tax purposes while still making distributions over time. And it's especially useful if you want to give in a year when your income is unusually high, like right after selling a business or taking a large IRA withdrawal. Number 7, deferred income or annuity-backed accounts for added stability in later retirement. This type of account is about securing a portion of your future income. Whether it's a deferred income annuity, a guaranteed withdrawal feature, or another structure, it can provide predictable cash flow when other income sources slow down or stop. It's especially useful if you want to reduce longevity risk, simplify budgeting in your 80s and beyond, or create a baseline income for essentials. Like anything, the details matter. Terms, fees, and flexibility vary. But when integrated into a broader plan, this account can serve a clear, strategic role. Now, I've mentioned this before, but if you're new here, I'm a retired naval aviator, and the Navy loves the KISS principle. You know, keep it simple, stupid. Don't make things harder than they need to be. I try to live by that. So when I tell you these 7 accounts make sense, it's because they make retirement income easier to manage. Hit that thumbs up button if you're all about keeping things simple. There are 3 types of financial flexibility: tax flexibility, timing flexibility, and spending flexibility. When you have multiple accounts with different rules and advantages, you're not boxed into one way of taking income. You're maximizing your flexibility because you can adjust how much you take, where it comes from, and when you take it. So you can respond to market changes, manage taxes, and meet your needs without derailing your plan. Think of it this way. If you only have one income source, every withdrawal looks the same on your tax return. But when you have multiple accounts, you can blend withdrawals in a way that's smoother, smarter, and more sustainable. So how do you make it all work? The key is to organize as you build. Maybe today you only have 3 or 4 of these accounts. That's fine. The goal isn't to have everything perfect from the start. It's to be intentional with what you do have and to keep adding structure over time. Let's say you're 55 and planning to retire around 62. Right now you have a 401k, a Roth IRA you've contributed to off and on, and a basic savings account. That's a solid starting point. Here's an example of how you could start organizing what you have. Your 401k is your primary long-term growth engine. You'll keep contributing and may eventually roll it into an IRA. Your Roth IRA becomes your long-term tax-free bucket. You're still contributing and maybe even exploring Roth conversions if your income allows. Your savings account acts as your short-term liquidity buffer. You'll want to build this up over time, so you might have 6 to 24 months of spending covered, depending on your situation, before you retire. So that's 3 accounts, and already you've got coverage for short-term access, long-term growth, and future tax flexibility. Now, over the next few years, you start building. You open a brokerage account, which gives you more control over how you withdraw income before Social Security or Medicare starts. You take advantage of an HSA while you're still working and eligible. It becomes a tax-advantaged way to save for healthcare expenses in retirement. You start exploring a donor-advised fund to simplify your charitable giving and get some tax benefits along the way. And depending on your goals, you may eventually consider a deferred income tool that kicks in during your 70s or 80s to reduce pressure on your portfolio. Boom, that's all 7. You don't need them all to get started, but by organizing what you have and being intentional as you build, you get a cohesive, flexible structure. I'm Keith Demetriades. Thanks for joining me today, and if you found this video valuable, please like, share, and subscribe for more information on retirement structure and strategy. Real wealth starts with real life. Don't just plan the numbers, plan the life.